Hey, I really need to be better with my schedule. I haven't been getting excessive sleep, but still just sleeping more than I want to, really. I guess the best way to say. Also, really annoying time because there's just been like multiple different noises, and again, just hearing multiple noises after a bit, I just start want to get away from. I just want to get away from all of it. Anyway, this is Final Fantasy V. I haven't played it in a while. For like over a week. Just because I've been wanting to finish a couple other games, and now they're done. I finished Skyward Sword yesterday. I wanted to play 4 hours of this, but I guess 3 will have to do because it's 9 o'clock, sadly. Past 9. Alright, so of course, since my last recording showing off the game, you can see I have like a new job, but I can show them off. I got a lot of new jobs now. Pretty much most of them in the game. I won't try to go into all of them, but I guess I can just quickly look at them while you see them. Yeah, ninja, samurai. Which I'm kind of in a situation where apparently one of the characters, you get a new character, but it's not like you get a fit party member. It's more like one of them has to go. And then apparently that character's stats and everything and job abilities goes over to her. Which is a little tricky, because if that's the case, then I'm going to have to think about this, because technically it's still 4 characters. Before, I was saving some job classes for her once I get to her. Like right now, some of the ones I'm interested in wanting to use is I want to have one for Samurai, I want to have one for Bard. I'm curious about Geomancer, Chemist, and even Hunter. But now I'm having to rethink things. Right now with Varus, it's fine because I need to refresh my memory. Varus is a knight. I made her a dancer because she made me think of Primrose a little bit. She is a summoner, which I missed 2 summons, but whatever. What else? Oh yeah, she's also a trainer. For him, which I can't remember his actual name. Yeah, his job classes have been a little annoying on what I wanted to make him, because he's a blue mage, a sorcerer, and a little bit of a white mage for insurance. And then I didn't really know what else to make him, so I was just like, make him a lancer. And then Reyna has been the most simple. It's just white mage, black mage, as you can see by the levels, and then ninja. So it's like you have 2, like a supportive magic, offensive magic, and then just offensive physical. And then Galuf has been monk, ninja, time mage. Actually, what else have I made him? I think those are like the main 3 I've been focusing on. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna mention the major spoiler real quick, just to get out of the way, because I'm going to have to mention it. Okay, I guess well, see, the problem is I'm gonna eventually slip up and, like, mention why I'm doing it. Alright, I'll just say the spoiler. Alright, so this is the spoiler I found out. Why is it always the old guys? So Galuf, he's the grandfather of this girl that I'm gonna have later in the game. And apparently something's gonna happen to him where she's gonna take his place and have all of his job powers. And because of that, that means she's going to have Monk, Thief, and Time Mage. Now I'm okay with that, but I'm kind of now having to think about like, okay, well, you know, I just want to have a variety of different classes and trying them out. But now I'm trying to think, well, who am I going to make all these other classes? Like, who am I going to make all these other classes for? Huh? Like, I don't know. So I'm having to think about that right now. Like, let me check real quick. Because I want to keep them until they level up their stuff. Except for Monk. So he's the only one now knowing this. I didn't know about this until after my last time playing this. So whatever classes I make him, it's going to transfer over. So let's see, he has Time Mage, which Time Mage has actually become more viable because before I was just constantly using Haste, as you recall. But I realized Slow is a good one. I just never bothered trying to use them because it's like, it just seems like a lot of these things just don't work on like, either the chances are low or just they're immune, like bosses and even mini bosses are immune to them a lot of the time. However, Slow is actually a spell that works for some reason most of the time. Anyway, what should I make him now knowing that she's gonna come along? I have to take into this account she's gonna have a strong physical type right off the bat. She already has a good magic type right off the bat. And then she has a little extra. So I don't want to give her something like Samurai. Guess I can make her a chemist. Medicine users double the effects of potions and ethers, which I wouldn't mind that. Drink. But then the question is, what should I guess I can add just time magic. I just have so much battle power. Oh. I wonder if you can hear that. Maybe a teensy bit. However, I would say that if I have this character on, well, it doesn't matter. It has little right now, but see, I need. No, I feel like I'm lacking on offensive. I need a bit of offensive, please. Alright, sorry for dragging this on. Anyways, alright, so I'm actually on a different planet, actually. It's not a spoiler. Which is cool because most of the Final Fantasy games I've ever played, it's like this. Actually, in terms of like going to a different planet and being like a whole new area, this is the first time they've ever done this. 4 had its own big area, but it was like on the same planet. Well, technically at the end of the 4th game, but that was like a small area, it doesn't count. This is like its own area. So, you're wondering why we're here. well, I guess to make it short, yeah, X-Death, the main antagonist, was set free, the bastard, and, this is gonna be tricky. I know where I need to go, but it's like, I just need to... But yeah, all the crystals were destroyed, so now he's free. And dude decides to go back to the planet. I don't know, I think it was the planet that he came from. Oops. And then, Galuf, you know, came from another planet, so he had to go back. Oh my god. Oh no. Let me check the map. Did I miss it? So what happened was, everyone came to this planet. It's a one-way trip, sadly. And yeah, we came to this planet, and we're back with Galuf. X-Death is too strong, so now we have to, yeah, okay, fine. But at one point we were blown away, trying to escape from their castle and back to Galuf's castle, and now we're just trying to find our way back. However, along the way, came across a Mongol, and it's interesting to see Mongols because I don't remember if they were in Final Fantasy IV. I had to look online again because I recall saying this in the past, but Mongols debuted in Final Fantasy III. I don't remember if they were in 4, but if they're not in 4, then this is the second time we're ever seeing them. Also, I found a way to have Ferris as my front party member. I like games that does that, because Ferris is my favorite character in the game. Koopa! Mongol village. Locked from the inside. Koopa! Strange to think that they live on this planet, but they're not. But at the same time, it's like, what planet even is? The Mongol we just helped. Koopa! Are you thanking us? Also, it sucks because I guess I just kind of saw a clear implication that, yeah, sadly, I guess Final Fantasy 3 and 5 are the only two that does the job class idea. Which sucks. Koopa. I think it's telling us we can take what we want. Huh. Ether. That's nice. Phoenix Down. 10,000 GP. That's a little nice, yeah. 1 GP. Okay, well, that's one more for the 10,000. Dancing Dirk. Cottage. Alright, this feels very optional. Dancing Dirk can use magic. Oh wow, okay, it actually does a bit more damage. Dancing Dirk. Why did I make her summoner? I don't really know. I saw fan art. Well, it was after. I made her a summoner after the fan art. Koopa! 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 It's a Muggle costume. Try it on? Sure. Oh my god. Well, in Final Fantasy VI, one of your party members is Muggle, which, strangely, that was actually one of my main party members I used, because I think Muggle had, like terrain magic, where he or she would learn, like, magic from, like, it's like we would learn, you can learn, like, magic, like, the terrain it's been in. Some of the attacks are actually pretty good. Elf Cloak. Elf Cloak. Yeah, it's just like with Final Fantasy 1, only specifics equipment for these job classes, which can be annoying because sometimes it's like I have a new one and nobody on my team right now for the job I have equipped. We'll take. Well, now what do I do? Is it just a dead end to be here? Like, is there anything else here? Guess there's nothing else. Also, what is his job? No, what does he have? Learning. Yeah, I have more blue magic. No, and I have some good magic spells. Let me refresh my memory. Yeah, these are some of the blue magic spells I have. I have a wind spell. Let's see, water, fire. That one's just kamikaze. This one's actually pretty good. I will say that it's definitely saved me time and energy by using this. But it's gonna be an ability that's not gonna be that good anymore later in the game, because it only does consistent 1000 damage. White Wind is really good. Pretty much just takes away his white mage class, so I guess I can decide to make him something else. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Is there anything else to do here? Also, I really want to see 8-bit official Koopos in Final Fantasy 3. Although, in terms of the next Final Fantasy game I'm going to work on, because I do want to come back to playing Final Fantasy again, because at this point, like, by 2025, especially by the end, I should be done with all the Final Fantasy games I've always wanted to play. So I'm like 3 years behind, sadly. Now I'm still going to go off of my original plan from like over 3 years ago. Well, geez, almost over 4 years ago. And that is, the original plan was after Final Fantasy V, I was then going to play 10. And then it gets a little complicated because there's 10 and 10-2. Whether or not I would play 10-2 is questionable now, but if I did play 10, when I did play 10, at the very least, after 10, I would then play Final Fantasy 3. And I would play the original too, because, like the original, like with Final Fantasy 2, I played the original Famicom one, so I'm doing that with Final Fantasy 3 as well. I'm also looking forward to it more because, although I don't know I could take the guy's word for it, because this is coming from the same guy that said Ys 3 is like one of the hardest JRPGs. It really wasn't. It was just very imbalanced. But, you know, grinding was really not bad at all. It was actually very manageable. Simply East 1 is just one of those games where it's rough in the beginning, but then afterwards, it's like, you know, it has its, like, challenging moments, but it really isn't hard at all. Where do I go? I don't know where to go now. Also, one thing I'm extremely confused is where the heck are all the enemies? That is something I'm very confused about right now. There is just no enemies around. This is like very surprising because there were random enemy encounters, but ever since I've gotten to here, it's like there's just no enemies, and I'm very confused about that. Like, my only... Is it the chemist doing it? I don't know, is it the chemist doing it? I'm gonna check something. Put it back to Monk real quick. I'm very curious. I'm very confused on where to go right now. Because there's like all of this area up here, but it's like, I don't know what to do. Also, I'm extremely confused. It's like there are just no enemy encounters for some reason. Very, very strange. Alright, so this was the place I was at when I saved the Mongol. Which I actually forgot. I could have just skipped that area entirely. Well, if I could have skipped the area entirely, where the heck am I supposed to go then? Because, okay, so I came from there, went down there, and then up here, and now I'm here. Yeah, I'm completely lost. I have no idea where to go. Because I know there was the Mongols, but I don't know if that was mandatory or not. Well, sorry about this just kind of being, like, really lacking in stuff in the last 25 minutes. But this happens sometimes. I'm just kind of stuck at the moment. Because I really don't know where to go. I have no idea where to go. I can't go back because I already came from there. I was already proceeding. Okay, can I only encounter enemies on the sand? Oh, shoot. Oh, crap, these enemies? Oh. It's one-time magic, that's good. Weak against water. Dang it. Ow. Ow! Okay, I got it controlled. This is one of the Tamer's abilities. This is actually very good to use. Actually, defend. Alright. Oh, blowfish. Oh. Do it on yourself. Dead. But I'm a little confused. I just don't know what to do. I feel like this is the only place I can go to right now. See, I knew it. Oh, okay. Okay, so the reason why I'm confused, it's because a while back, when I finally looked online and tried, I took screenshots like I did in Final Fantasy VII, just taking screenshots of enemies where I'm like, okay, these are the enemies I need to make sure to remember. And when I see one, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, they look familiar. I look at my notes, my pictures, and I'm like, oh, okay, this one. But some of them I took like 2 pictures of enemies, like 2 different enemies that has the same move. In other words, I already have, See, I'm confused. I don't know where to go. I'm actually stuck because, as you can see, the area you saw is where I came from, and I think I've searched everywhere, and this is the only place left, is this little village. What's going on? What the devil are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, this is a little dumb. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. You gotta give me a break. I went there, met the Mongol, took me into their home, came out, the Mongol wasn't there. You're telling me I had to leave? Like, I just look everywhere, leave, and then come back, talk to that Mongol again, and now the story can continue. Okay, whatever. What's the rush? Also, this is the girl that I'll have later in my team. Also, I thought she was like 6 years old because she's so freaking tiny, but I keep forgetting everyone's tiny. Is anything the matter? Grandpa's in Mongol village. Mongols are telepathic. They can communicate across great distances. Mongol village? That's far. Yes, and the dragon can't fly either. I can do it. I can do it. I promise. Thank you. It can fly once more. Sure, it's alright. But yeah, I thought she was like 6 years old, but to what I've seen online, she's 14. I actually can't remember Reyna's age, but I know Ferris is 20, which makes sense. Need to check the other characters' ages. Those? It's like, I don't know where they are. There's too much. I wonder where Mongol Forest is. Goodbye! Huh? Near the nose? The heck did you do to it? What do you do to the forest? Oh my gosh, did they have to destroy that much of the forest just... Oh. Goodbye! I think one cool thing about Final Fantasy VI is that there's a lot of optional party members in. I was actually able to get all of them, except for one. It's because I almost feel like most people lost him. How did you know? The Muggle told us. Grandpa, we must hurry to the castle. But yeah, Exdeath is causing a lot of trouble, and Galuf, apparently with these 3 other people from his planet, sealed him away on this planet. And but then, of course, due to, I guess, that planet excessively using the crystals, not for evil, but just, I guess, pushing it more than... They were pushing the crystals with this invention made by Sid. And they didn't know that the crystal would, you know, I guess, give out. Had they have known, they wouldn't have pushed it that far. But too late, all the crystals exploded, and Exdeath is back, and he's gonna, you know, cause death, and he's gonna cause X-rated movies to come back, and we can't let that happen. I think that's true. X-rated isn't a thing anymore, but Exdeath is gonna bring it back. I'll let the dragon rest. As I'm on the freaking dragon, letting it fly again. It's like putting a person in bed, and it's like, I'm gonna let them rest, and then shortly after picks them out, you know, takes them out of the bed and have them walk to another bed, so then they can finally rest. King Galuf. Remind me of one Digimon from the 2nd season. It's random, I know. Thank you for taking care of things while I was away. Your Majesty. What about Exdeath? Not really, since the barrier went up. I see, and my troops? Almost entirely wiped out battling Exdeath's monsters. I'm sorry. The dialogue's kind of funny with how they did the translation. It actually does make me think of more Final Fantasy IV's, like, original English translation. I thought you were just some old geezer, but a king? Yeah, well... Oh, what a surprise! You've served me well. Now rest a while. Yes, sire. I just cannot have a voice for Galuf. Well, Simon, what is it? A king. Still can't get over it. What? You think I don't look like one? What? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it the beard? No, just... just kidding. This means I gotta call you King Galuf now. No. Before you knew I was King of Val, you first knew me as a friend. So from now on, when you address me, just call me Galuf. And back to Fairest. I like that her sprite, she just looks like she has a thick unibrow. It doesn't look like there, but right here, you see what I mean? Kapow! Krill can talk with Muggles. How strange. I know I'm probably mispronouncing their names. It's probably Muggles, but I like calling them Muggles. Even though it's a slur in Harry Potter. Such a nice person. That Krill, just like King Galuf. Go to sleep. I think Muggles. Well, I think it's pronounced Muggles. Muggles? Muggles? Muggles. Muggles. Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember. I haven't watched Harry Potter in a while. I think Muggles is... Muggles is, I guess, pretty much... It's like there's wizards and there's people. And I guess how wizards call non-magic... well, okay. There's people that... it's like there's magic... It's like there's people that knows magic and people that don't. And people... I guess you could say wizards. People that aren't wizards are called muggles. And I guess it's not a slur, but really... Well, let me talk to Krill. Krill? Or is it Creely? Creel? Krill? Krill? The dragon's dying. What? How can it be? He flew while only pretending his wounds were healed. Well, yeah, of course. Just to help us. How can we help him? Dragon grass. But this is a different planet. Will it cure him? Yes, but does this world have any? It only grows when dragons live. Then, got any ideas? The Valley of Dragons, but no one's ever come back from there alive. Oh. Because of course. Come on. We'll break that legend. Simon? The Valley of Dragons is north, just beyond Kelp, where Werewolf lives. Werewolf! Not wolves! Wolf. But what about the monsters outside? Oh, well, we're all together, aren't we? Right. We'll be alright. For sure. As I live, we'll bring back the dragon grass. I guess that's the plot now. Like I said, when it comes to plot, this game is definitely on the, yeah, I don't really care about the plot in this game. It's kind of like, I would say 4 had better plot and, characters. But 5, I think, has better gameplay. So that's why I think it's equal enough with, Final Fantasy IV, which I can't really say which one I like more even now, because it's actually, yeah, it's really hard to choose. I'm pretty much having to decide that what's more important, gameplay or stories and characters in an RPG game. Both, actually. However, if I had to choose, dang it, that's hard because it's just like, okay, so I guess at the end of the day, I guess gameplay is more important, at least for me. Because, I guess an example is Final Fantasy IX. That game has pretty much almost great everything except for specifically the combat. It's just specific things. If I like the combat as much as like... If the combat I liked as much as like 6 or 7, then, oh man. That might be my... If the combat was as good as 6 or 7, it doesn't matter. 6 and 7 are... Actually, I think I might like 6's combat a little more. Because the main thing that makes the characters feel different in 7 is mainly their, of course, their weapon and their limit breakers. Their limit breaks. But in Final Fantasy VI, some characters are just more, just have more variety than others. Soon after she was born, Krill's parents went to save the dragon in the Grossiana Desert. They were never heard from again. Well, it doesn't mean they're dead. Alright, guess they have some shops here. Yeah, by this point, actually, yeah, potions. By this point, we need potions. Yeah, Phoenix Downs are expensive. But, ethers. It sucks because you almost want to take advantage of the ethers at the main character's place because everything's half off, including ethers, so 750 for an ether isn't too bad. Also, I have not used any of this stuff. Drink in battle for haste. Well, that would be nice just to speed up having haste in middle of battle. But yeah, if I remember with 6, characters like Edgar, Mosh, or Saban in the English one, or what's his name, Sabin? Yeah, those two and Kayani. Those are good examples of characters that have oh shoot, I'm curious what's over there. Wouldn't be surprised if there's nothing in there, which is one thing that would just annoy me. But trying to remember other characters that has a lot of things. Like, I know Realm has her sketch ability. Celise has her rune ability. I try to remember how her ability works. I remember I never really used it much, but it's actually it's not so bad of an ability. I just can't remember what it does. Oh, found greatsword lying in the water. Okay, well, that was something at least. How can he run so fast in the water like this? But, just checking. I'm trying to remember what Terra has. I know later in the game she definitely is unique with her, like, beast form. I know some party members are just, like, pretty much almost like a job class in themselves, like Umaro, which is a Yeti that's pretty much just berserk, and I weirdly enough used him a decent amount because he actually did a good amount of damage because he was just a berserk character. There was Gogo, which was a very strange character. I do want to play Final Fantasy VI again. It's been a while because if I do play it next year, it would be like 8 years since I last played it, which I think is actually fine. That's been a while because I have thought about wanting to play that game. Like, ever since I beat it, I knew I wanted to play it again. Alright, I guess I got all of this. You know, I always wanted to, you know, just to get them. What kind of... These are all the same... So, same weapons. Dark bow. Katana. Can use two-hand. Warhammer. I guess I can get dark bow. Attack from back row. Yeah. You can only have one, so it doesn't matter. there's no point because it's really only for trainer and I don't want to focus on trainer anymore. I guess that's it. I just wanted to have some weapons for bow and harp because I want to try to focus. I want to have a class for them just to try them out. Gauntlet. I don't have many gauntlets. Earth robe. But I don't know which ones characters want to what. Wizard hat. I don't have any gold helmets. But do I need any gold helmets? See, I don't know. Guess I'm buying one of those. Dang, see, that's the thing. I just don't know. It's like... I have no idea. Like, what do they have equipped? Wizard hat, mithril helmet, gold armor, earth roller, wizard hat, green beret, ninja suit. The truth is, it's like you really don't want to buy too many because your job classes keep changing. So it's like, it just, yeah, it's really best not to buy too many because only like 2 is enough. What the heck? Oh. Optimize will only elevate items, attack and defense, and may unequip special items like elf cloak. Wait, optimize will only elevate items and may unequip special items like elf cloak. So be careful when using this command, lest you inadvertently lose items, special effects. Get out of the way, please. Angel robe. Sounds pretty nice. And, oh wait, I can use it. So the only problem is I lose a tiny bit of speed. But weight is lighter, magic defense is way higher. Wow, alright, cool. Yeah, that's the thing, weight is lighter, my defense is lower, but... Sweet wizard hat. So what's the plot right now? Just need to get this dragon back to good health. Alright. Because the reason why we came here was just to stop Black Death and help out Galuf. But I guess, you know, the dragon is like their only way of transportation, so, you know, don't want our one and only convenient transportation to go bye-bye. Gotta save the dragon. Open the gates. But sire, X-Death's monsters will close the gate after us and seal her up tight. But sire, you won't be able to re-enter. Dumb. I didn't know that. Okay, well, okay. I guess, okay, I didn't know I'm not gonna be able to come back. Alright, well, in that case, well, I don't really need that. Dang, potions are expensive. I assume it gives you all your health, or maybe, well, probably not. Alright, I guess some extra potions. And what items do you have here again? I don't really need more. Well... Sure. Cure zombie. Raise attack power. Raises defense. Okay. Guess I bought some stuff now. Repeat attack by X-Death. Left only a few of our men alive. Ooh. I will say it is interesting to see, like, plots of war. Like, whenever I see fiction about war, it's always like majority of casualties. Like, majority of the soldiers die. Like, 90% casualties. It's strange because at least to what I've learned about real-life war... Actually, I don't know if that's true. Maybe... I don't know. At least some of the wars, like... I need to look into it. I can't really... Don't take my word for it. Because I guess, like, the amount of people that actually were a part of the war... Only like a chunk... Only like a small chunk of them actually died. I don't know, I guess like in a percentage sense, it almost sounds like only like 15%. Around, I don't know what I'm saying again. This is like years ago. I can't remember any of this. Shut the gate tight. Yes, sir. Be careful. They move fast. X-Death monsters. Look alive in one. Let's move. Wow, they had no patience. Like, that door opened! Give me a sec. Oh my goodness. Oh. Huh. Man, I was almost on point. I was referencing World War I and II, and at least the First World War, yeah, only 14% of all soldiers died during that war. Because that's the thing I learned. It's like, you know, they make, you know, some of these wars seem like, you know, freaking half the people died, at least. But no, only 14%, which, again, that's a lot of people, because when it's like millions and millions and millions of soldiers, yeah, 14% kind of implies that, you know, several million died during the war. Also, fight? Alright, I need to get a read on this. Titan? Let's see, does it show any stats? Alright, 2500 HP. That's actually very easy. Earth Fury. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, you're apparently immune to Earth abilities. You're freaking bastard. I think Bio works on you. Certainly. But I won't know if that's, like, infecting them. Oh, okay. I don't think Bio's working. I don't know, Ice. Man, you played the boss music. Made me think that was gonna be a hard fight. Huh. Why did he play boss music? As usual, I gotta keep doing that because the game tries to play dumb with me. Yeah, I still want to keep my file from 2022 because I'm silly. Actually, not being silly, I just feel bad erasing old data because it's like, you know, you've been around with me for a while. I don't want to get rid of you. Also, where am I? Where am I on the map? Oh, I'm down here. But I don't know where to go. That isn't good. I have no idea where to go, so I guess I'm just gonna explore around for a bit. find some enemies. Well, it's fine. I need to get some experience, right? Oh my god! Look at all these interesting enemies. Let's see, she's losing a bit of health. Okay, it's getting a little lower. I don't think any of these enemies has anything I need. Wow, Titan is... Even though I missed 2 summons, this one makes up for it. Even though this was a summon I couldn't have missed. Alright, well I guess there's nothing here. I guess I'm just gonna explore all over the place until I do something. Also, that place earlier was nice that no enemies were appearing. I could just explore. I wonder what stuff they have. Actually, let me quickly scan them. Alright, I controlled one of them, so that one can't attack for a little bit. Sorry, it's just a little loud. Okay, only 1,000 HP. Any weaknesses? They are weak against ice. I actually forgot about that. Bitch. Toad Song. But I don't have learning. Hurt itself. Uh-oh. Dang it! Why are you running away? Now, even though, that class does seem nice by, stuff like, I would say the ether, part definitely makes it nice. Alright, let's check the map real quick. Where can I look? Alright, that's the castle. I guess I have to go north, but I want to check out what's over on the east. Oh, there's a cave. Why is there a cave? It's so dark in here. Oh, it's that song again that makes me think of Hyrule Field Nighttime in Twilight Princess. It does like one part of it. It's like da na 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 na. Groundpeed. I can't remember. All right, here we go. Is there any enemies? Actually, did I miss one? I don't think so. Because I took a picture of all the ones that I could have found them the earliest. I don't think so. No, it's gonna die soon anyways. I need to see what it can do. Groundpeed. It's weak against Earth, so Ilfrid can do the job. Dang it. Oh man. Well, I don't want her to die because she's really the only person I can revive without having to use a freaking Phoenix Stone. You have the towns. Is there anything? I don't think so. Oh boy. Oh no. Well, it's a good time to use it. Okay, there's no point, but yeah. Okay, I think I might have misread that. I thought it said weak against. That's not good. That's not good at all. You might think, well, it says ground peak. Yeah, well, I knew that before I cast the summon. I was like, huh, that's kind of ironic. You'd think they would be immune to it. Oh, no. Holy shit. And I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Wow! Oh my god. Again, I don't care what anyone says. How are you supposed to be good, naturally good at a game when shit like that's gonna happen? Really? How are you supposed to know? How? If they just decide to do a move that kills half your party members, and before you even get a chance to do anything, they literally do it again. The only bad luck is just me not knowing to kill them as soon as possible for them before they do a move like that. And the thing that pisses me off is all I can think of is all that time was just wasted now. Like all the experience and stuff just gone. And I just don't have the patience now. Damn it. Oh my gosh. It doesn't even feel like worth fighting them if they're just gonna run away. I would say my combination team isn't really that good right now because it's like I just don't want to keep using summons. I don't really know what you're capable of. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here. Well, do I have to be here? See, I can't tell... I can't tell if there's a town there. See, that's the part that's annoying. I don't know if there's something over there that I could have missed. Probably not. I don't know. Oh, the bridge is right here. Am I allowed to go here? Like, I guess. And I'm back here again. Take me back to Exdeath's place. Ooh. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but I can just look around real quick. Uh-oh. Yeah, job points are just kind of strange. It's like, even as late into the game as this, I just am not really getting any more. Wow, okay, that was a crappy enemy encounter. I'm just not really getting any more. What is that? Trench. That is creepy. Also, wait a minute. Wasn't there a tree that I had on my list? No. I guess not. Oh crap, Berserk. Okay, apparently you like fire. But again, only one job point, so gotta really make sure which ones you want. Oh my god, why is the enemy encounter rate so thirsty right now? Yeah, I would say this is not really a good combination. Of teams. I think it's just because out of all of my party members, the only one that I have that can actually do a good amount of damage physically, it takes a bit because it has to move jump. I just have too many magic or like I don't know. Maybe today wasn't really the best. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh shoot, I thought... Yeah, I really don't think there's anything here. I think it's just kind of a dead end. Well, at the very least, I could just... Yeah, at the very least, I could just, like, look around real quick and just get a bit of experience. I don't know. Give me a minute. What is drink? Oh wait, only they can use them? Oh, strange. Wow, okay. But I can't just keep using that, of course. What did I get? A ton. Wasting my time. Okay, that's what drink means. So you're telling me only they can use those drinks? Huh. Well, it makes it more useful. But at the same time... Well... I'm trying to think if them having medicine is really the best. I almost feel like medicine isn't good then, because again, if Krill's going to be next... You think, what do you mean? I'm really trying to think about this. I almost feel like Galuf being medicine is not a good idea. Because if they're the only one that can drink those things... I wouldn't want to give it to Reina because she's already... It's like I have to give it to a character that I feel like... Varus feels like one of the only characters that... I almost feel like Varus would be a better... chemist because... Varus is mostly an offensive fighter. If I gave Varus that, then... She could, like, stock up on, you know, speed boost, attack boost, and everything, and... I don't know, because it's like, if I make him a chemist, I feel like that's going to... Because you can only have one specific thing, so... I feel like I have to switch. Yeah, sorry about that, I had to really think about that. I feel like medicine would be... I just feel like maybe medicine would be best on Varus, weirdly enough. But see, I already gave her Dancer. I received Jump. So that means that can just stick with me. Even though it's kind of a useless one. Alright, so he's done. Trying to use Lancer. At the very least, I will just level up him being a chemist. It's only 5 more battles. Alright, so what should I focus on giving him next? Yeah, he's already pretty far with Blue Mage. Sorcerer, Lancer. He already has his magic for Sorcerer and Blue Mage. Don't want to give him another one. I don't know. I would admit that the only good thing... no, it's not really. Like, I kind of thought, like, well, you know, if you have Monk, but again, you can only have one. So if, I either have to choose Chemist or Time Mage for that, and sorry, but Time Mage is pretty useful. Being able to cast Haste and Slow and Comet, they're nice to have as a secondary option. But Chemist, I feel like, is going to hinder that. No point doing that for him because Blue Mage can kind of do some things. No point doing that because it's going to affect White Mage and Blue Mage. Black Mage, what? So I just don't know what to do with Chemist. It's a useful ability, but sadly, I feel like Chemist is just best to give Varus, so it doesn't affect Time Mage. Because she already has, like... Man, oh my gosh, this is really... How many does he have? He has like 3 I'm focusing on. Wait, what ability do you have? Why do you have learning on you? I just realized that. Dude, you need some Blue Mage. No wonder I haven't been doing much. What the heck is wrong with me? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. That was just confusing the hickle out of me. I don't know what these things are. Barriers. Alright, before I do, let me save real quick because I don't want to accidentally die and then waste all that time. So yeah, I'll just level him up with Chemist and then I'm just going to, at least he'll have one ability where, in case he has it, but I just can't make him a Chemist. Because how many, although Varus is not going to use Trainer anymore. And Control is only really good, like Control is only useful an assistant of Blue Mage and just confusing and manipulating enemies. Like Continue with Night. Summoner is like for magic with her. Heck is that? Jitterbug. Actually, I don't know. Because what can he technically? Just checking. Haste 2. Haste 2? Ooh. Oh, that's what Haste 2 does. It can haste everyone. Oh my god. Well, that's a pretty cool move. That's a really good move, wow. That was one thing with Chrono Trigger that I used a lot, was haste, just so I could do more, which, that was the thing that was kind of annoying, and this is something I changed for this game, because I will admit I'm not the biggest fan of feeling like I have to rush picking my moves, because sometimes my brain locks up and then I just don't know what to do and I have to keep pausing, and I know that's annoying. And what was the thing that changed it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, there's active and then wait. I think active makes it where even in the middle of just trying to choose your next move, they can still attack you. I don't like that, because I just don't like the fact that just because of just that 1 extra second, it makes me lose. Like, I just don't want to, you know, I don't want to stress too much about it, so I choose wait. I never did that, because I thought it would kind of just ruin the illusion of this, you know, constant battling, because it then starts to feel more like turn-based, just with the meters making it, you know. But I actually preferred more, because it doesn't stress me out as much. And that was one nitpick I had with Chrono Trigger, is that that game did give me that problem a lot, where it's like I really needed to, like, you know, just do it, but it's just I just didn't have enough time to think. I need to check if it has a wait option. If it does, then I would actually really like to do that. Now, of course, they're not going to wait forever. There actually is a limit, like, because I did see that, because when I tried to, I hate that animation, just because it takes too long. But, okay, that's about it. Okay, there's a town up here. Well, excuse me. Alright, I don't want to Don't try to run away. Alright. This is Blowfish. Consistent 1000 damage. Hellfire. Okay, good. Summon 3. Oh yeah, that was the problem, because I couldn't use Titan if I had Summon equipped. Because I didn't, I guess Titan is his level 3 summon. Okay, now I can change jobs. I think so. What does Dancer do? Well, kind of what I have with the Dancing Dirk, that's kind of what it does, but sometimes it can just attack normally. So what can I... Like I said, Chemist almost feels like a good one to have, but I just don't really know. But at the same time, twice the effective potions of Ethers... I don't know. I really don't. Like, it's not like I can't have Chemist for Galuf, but it's just... I just feel like that's gonna affect Time Mage a little bit. Because again, only they can drink the potions. Can they? Actually, now I think about it, I actually don't know. Can they? Like, can they give it to someone else, or only they can drink it? Now I need to know that, because if I can give it to someone, then that'll help a little bit. Because if I'm a time mage and chemist... Huh. Man, I can make them do a lot more. I guess chemist wouldn't be too bad if I'm a time mage, which I actually need to. Let's see, dancer, knight, not leveling up trainer anymore. I already saw the rest of the benefits for knight, it's not really worth it. The thing is, she already has 4 classes on her. Galuf is already getting 4 now, I suppose. What am I gonna make her then? Because with him, there's no point, like, you know, the blue mage and sorcerer. Lancer, I guess you could say, is like his offensive class. So what does she have? Knight? Well, again, I already chose dancer. By this point in the game, I almost want to... Man, those boots. That is... nothing. I don't know, it just makes me think of something. Man, I hate that I can't use Red Mage because it's such a cool design, but the class is so useless in the long run. Berserker looks cool, but it's not really worth it. I think some of the classes I still really want to try out is Bard, Geomancer, Hunter, and Samurai. She's already a ninja, White Mage and Black Mage. I don't know what else to make her. If I had to give her another class, it would have to be a physical one. Guess I could make her that. But again, I already gave her 4. I keep forgetting that. No point giving her Dancing Dirk with Dancer because she'll just have the same thing twice. Oh, it's taking forever. I'm sorry this is taking me so freaking long. I guess I'll make him Sorcerer for now. Blue Magic. Yeah. And then for Ferris, I'm curious. Because let's see, she doesn't really have many, like, really one of the only ones I like having, the only ones I'll have for her ability is Control, Summon, and Two-Hand usually. But again, I'll only have Control if I see something interesting, but I'll just keep Summon on me. Wait, Job Command, Earth. Wait, Earth. Is she like a Muggle in Final Fantasy VI? No point with Golub, no point with... I guess she's the only one that I would want to try to do that with. I do have a Monster Bell, but it's kind of useless now, sadly. Well, could give her the Dancing Dirk. I'm gonna help a little bit. Dang, I wish you could double equip. It's close to leveling up. Both of them are actually close to leveling up. I guess I can try to do that real quick. Well, sadly, I'm already halfway into playing today. So again, sorry that this video has just been... This is why it's best, it's almost like... I don't know. I just don't know what to expect. So, uh-oh. Aqua Rake. You can check out this cool move. Well, I think you've already seen it, maybe. Actually, didn't do as much as I thought. Okay, what is Earth? Huh. Medicine. So wait, how does it work like a Muggle where it's like they gain these abilities from the terrain they encounter? Because that actually seems pretty good. I wanted to pick Geomancer, but I wasn't really quite sure if it was worth it, but it seems nice. Because if I can gain more magic elemental... Well, actually, how does her ability work? Master of the Elements. See, that I don't know. Like, so does it depend on the environment she's in? Because then her ability could act like hidden power from Pokemon, where depending on the environment, it can have the typing from there. All right, for the sake of just having some more offense, I'm gonna experiment with Hunter, because I only have black, white, which I can pick between the two. Dark Bow. Ooh, what's this? Elf Cloak. A bit of defense decrease. And then what is the one I got? Okay, so it adds that on at least. Level 4. Level 4. Level 4. Guess I'll bring Monk. And then that. I don't know. Actually, she better be far away. Okay. The frick? Some sheep. The Valley of Dragons should just be past the north gate of this village. Locked from the inside. What do you mean it's locked from the inside? Bah, 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 bah. Locked from the inside. I'm guessing all of them are locked from the inside. Okay, this isn't. Helga's house. Locked from the inside. Okay. Freeze! I said freeze! I'm just having a drink. Let me guess, these are good people. You steady. They're on our side. Our side? Goluf. Kilga. Been a while, hasn't it? He's one of the 4 damn warriors. Oh, I mean Dawn warriors. I looked at the W as an M. It would have been funny. He fought Exdeath with you 30 years ago? Who are they? They came from the world where he sealed Exdeath in. Exdeath's cronies? Huh. What? Busted all the crystals and then brought Exdeath back. No, listen. Out of the way, Goluf. Oh. Well, it makes sense why he's upset, because the fact that you're the dumbass planet that overused the crystals and broke Exdeath out from his seal. Now, Simon, whatever your name is, it's showdown time. Kelga, let's see what you're made of. No, stay back. This is man to wolf. Let's see how you like my pine attack. Oh god, no, the pine cones! No! The ultimate technique. How am I supposed to beat someone that he's using to run pine cones? See ya. Simon, don't hurt him. Wow. It's like, damn, I win a match and they go for, and they support him. Kind of rude. Wow, he's bedridden for that. Kelga, I apologize. Oh, crazy old fool, always overdoing it. Yeah, but he blocked my pine attack. That's really something. Learned it from my father. What? What is his name? Drogon. Why? What's with you two? So wait, does that mean does that mean oh my god, are you telling me he's half alien? You're kidding, right? Drogon's son? Drogon's son? Did you know my father? You know, I actually wasn't putting that together because I didn't think about him actually being connected to those group. Well, that makes sense. He kind of came off as a mystery. Drogon, Kelga, myself, and Zeza all fought Exdeath 30 years ago. He was one of the 4 Dawn warriors. I almost said damn again. So my father was from this world? Yes. 30 years ago, we warped into your world in hot pursuit of Exdeath. I'm assuming his mother comes from the planet he was born on, so... He must be immortal. Boundless. We'll just have to seal him up here. Right. Here? We can't just seal the criminal from our world and here in another. I, for one, am against it. We have no choice. He's coming around. Quick! No, we got no choice. We must seal him up here. Drogon, we all must unite our hearts to the power of the 4 crystals. Drogon! You sure you want to stay? Yeah. Why? Real well. Why? Drogon. I don't know, my only guess is maybe he met his mother before they had a kid, or maybe he already had a kid and he didn't want to leave them. I don't know. And so Drogon stayed behind your world to protect the seal. I see. How old is Drogon? He died 3 years ago. He was sick. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I'll do anything you ask of me. Can you be my new father? What? I'll tell the villagers you open the north gate for you. As far as, like, star characters, when I say star character, it's just because, I don't know, it's like, there's main character, it's just because people usually say main characters a lot, so it's like, I can't say the main, like, I could say the main character to make it easier for people, but I just say star character. There's star characters, main characters, or Orko is very sick, he overexerted himself. I don't know. It's like there's minor characters, major characters, and then there's the star character. Or stars, you know, it could be more than one. I guess when I say star, it has to... It's pretty much the face of the series. Because... Convenient? Well, a bunch of wolves here. Kelp style. Oh, a bunch of freaking wolves. Wolf. Come here. I can't do it. That video is funny every time. Come here. Let me sit. Speak. Fuck! Good boy. Doesn't sound funny, but the video is. I see, so Tusk went to protect the fire crystal. There's a weird voice coming out of the well. The frog! Will you please me a frog? Come on, please bring me one. I gotta have one. Eh? Will you please bring me a frog? Come on, please bring me one. I gotta have one. How do you expect me to get a frog? I guess I can use Tamer to steal it. I'm able to do that. Where the heck can I find a frog? I already have some of these stuff. See, it confuses me because I gotta keep checking. I don't know if they have something new. And it seems like all the same stuff. You're almost gonna make me not want to look the other... okay, fine, I'll check. See, okay, it's all the same stuff. I don't even have that much money anyways. Do they have like a monster belt? I'm not gonna check defensive items. But I'll check weapons. Seems like different stuff. Crossbow, cluster, poison rod, can use magic sword, but none of them can use it. None of them can use cluster? What? It's a dagger. Bear should use it. See, it sucks because, like, that belt item, it's all the same stuff as before. Huh. Well, I guess I'm done here. Wolf Town. We were attacked by X-Death's monsters and now there's hardly anyone left. to defend the village. Again, you make it sound like half the people died or something. Is it that bad? To this day, no one knows the reason why flying dragons... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, these soldiers suck. Pray Perceptive wanted to give you this song. Oh. Requiem. Neat. Dang. Yeah. Ceremony soil, come back to safety. I got another song. I'm not sure how many songs there are. It's hard to say. Yeah. I do want to use... Wait, where am I going now? Oh. Valley of Dragons. This might be the last main area I'll do. I haven't even been doing any main areas. Let's check out this area. It's a freaking golem. And it left, you bitch. You hit me and you just dip? Asshole. Wow, great enemy encounter. Just take one step and then those are the enemy. That's when I really... Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. This is actually an enemy. Oh, shoot. They have a move that I want. Earth. Whoops. Huh. Okay, so there's an enemy that actually has something for me. Okay. Also, I really need to shave soon. I haven't shaved in like 2 weeks. Alright, so because of this, I need to... No. I need to have learning. Or, not really that. It's honestly... It's honestly better just to, like... just have this, because then he can just naturally have learning. And then... It really doesn't matter. And then... add the ability control. I like this song. Okay, I'm just gonna try to get this skill. The heck? It's a freaking kitty. I like that the enemy's name is Drippy. Why is the enemy encounter rate so high? That is a asshole enemy. I don't think I've ever seen a enemy that literally just hits you first strike and then just leaves. That's a first. For all the RPGs I've played, I've never fought an enemy that just shows up, hits you, and then just leaves. Okay, maybe I should kill one. Because I don't want them to be too dangerous. Alright. Dang it. That move. Magic by half. Dickweed. Alright, so that's the move that I want. That can be pretty useful against bosses with limited magic. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. Defend. Defend. Now I just gotta wait to have the chance. So now with control, have Magic Hammer hit on him. I can't take the risk. I can have him. No, wait, maybe that was a bad idea. Damn it! Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Alright, I got them controlled again. I got it controlled again. I'm just gonna cast haste because I'm getting impatient. Alright, so Magic Hammer on him. Wait, did it work? I don't know if it did. I can't tell if it worked. How's my magic? It hasn't happened. It's not working. Oh no. That's not good. Why isn't it working? There we go. Cool. Don't beat the shit out of him. Right in the ass. Alright. I don't know why it just wouldn't work. But now I have Magic Hammer. Once again, I have to thank my friend for, because... Oh, shoot. Alright, now I gotta... Well, let me change job classes again. Back to Sorcerer, and then Blue Mage. Okay, I think everything's okay right now. But, so yeah, Magic Hammer can cut enemies in half. Cut their magic in half. Which, actually, the problem is, that means my magic is cut in half. Ooh. It's like I really want to, like, I really want to remove the ones I've already gotten, but I don't want to forget them if there was a... Oh my gosh, this enemy doesn't even have a name. It just shows up, smacks you, and then leaves. $5,000 GP. You know what's weird? Money is very important in this game because it just doesn't feel like you get a lot of it. Strange. Yeah, so I guess it really depends on the environment. This seems fun to use. Huh. Just wanted to hear that part of the song. Cottage. Oh my goodness. I can't remember. Are they on my... No. No, they're not. Just to quickly check, how dangerous are you guys? Skelosaurus. Ooh. 32. 25. 26. Well, you're weak against fire. Fire! Oh crap, I still have control. Skeletite. Okay, so it does work like that. Uh-oh. Oh shoot, I don't have... Uh-oh. Really, it's one problem is that you don't really get to choose what enemy you hit. Yeah, it's not really much for how much HP they have. I don't know what aim does. I don't know if it just makes it where they can guarantee to hit them. I don't know if it has like a high chance at critical. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, yeah, I'm getting confused on like some of the... That's a different move. Huh. Yes! 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 Uh-oh. Worried if there's gonna be... How's my character's health? It could be better. Okay. Huh. Dang it. Doesn't really... Oh. Ow. They don't really have much HP. But let's see. Ooh. But yeah, I would say at this point in the game, I would say at this point in the game, yeah, I wouldn't put it on the same level as, like, what are some of them? I wouldn't put it on the same level as Final Fantasy 6 or 7. But I would say I like it as much as 4. And I'm not going to count 9 because 9 is kind of in this weird situation at the moment. Earthquake. Strange how is it just random? Is it kind of... Ow! Well, Burn Ray is a good move. It's pretty much fire 2 on a single enemy for like half the magic. Not bad. Not bad at all. Also, Varus is looking very cute. Dressed up as a bed elf? I don't know. Man, I wish there was a fast way to heal. I remember Shin Megami 5 actually found a good way for convenient healing. Just a press of a button, and it saves so much time. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do. Guess I can just shoot it. Dang. Can't go wrong with Comet. I will say playing Final Fantasy V again, it's like I do like playing RPGs, but yeah, I can see, I'm reminded why I kind of, I think I did burn myself out with RPGs. Because, you know, I was trying to play plenty of RPGs for like 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, for 4 years I was playing plenty of RPGs, but, I think I went through burnout, because again, you know, the problem was, I made the mistake of coming up with an idea of, like, oh, okay, for like 3 to 4 months out of the year, starting in 2022, you know, like, basically, every, like, 3 to 4 months, like, for 1 month, I'm only playing nothing but RPGs, and I did that. And I tried working on 1, 2, 3. I think I was working on, like, 4 or 5 RPGs at the same time, and I think it was already enough I think it was already a lot considering that just the month before that, because in December of 21, I was working on a tactical RPG, a turn-based RPG, and action RPG, which was Birth by Sleep. So I think that might have been one effect. Like, I was already playing a lot, putting a lot of time into RPGs the month before that, so to, like, work on all of these RPGs in 1 month, yeah, I kind of did something where I just couldn't get into RPGs for a while. Whoa, okay. Also, oh shoot, I'm in a bit of a bad spot right now. I can't take any risks. Get him out of here real quick. Alright, at least it's just this enemy, but I'm a little... Yes! Okay, good. It was risky, but I really needed... I need a little bit of time to think. Alright, real quick, so it's a zombie dragon, which means Cure can help. I can't risk what it's capable of. Out of curiosity, how much does Potion give? That's pretty good. Scan it. Ooh. Weak versus fire. Poison breath. I don't know. I don't know if that's a move. I don't think poison breath is a move. Is it? Is poison breath a move? Dang it, now I have to check. I hate to have to keep checking because it's just the names confuse me. It's gonna take a minute. No. It's not. Can you poison yourself? Crap, I actually don't. I want to quickly. What is a zombie? So, would it technically harm it? Only a little bit. I need to cast this. There you go. Crit. Crete? What? Dragon Fang. What does that ability do? What? What did I get? It said crit. It's not even on here. Oh, so I need to take this away, maybe. And maybe add summon. Oh, that's... Okay, I got it mixed up. Call friends from the woods. I'm not near the woods. I think I'll just change my job real quick to, I guess, white mage. And then have black magic again. And then healing staff. I just don't have any staffs, do I? I don't know if I can really do much with blue magic anymore. Jumping attack. Double strength with spear attack. Oh, but I don't have spear. No. Guess I'll just keep that. Alright. So I need to get down there. Damn it. So yeah, I guess after this area I'll have to call it a day. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's not good at all. Okay, gotta think about this. Okay. Titan. Okay. Let's think about this. And then, I want to cast maybe haste on her. I don't know, any of them are fine. Not really much damage. Earth. Okay. The heck did... Frick is wrong with you? Oh wow, alright, that went well. Only 3... Okay. Just 3... Well, 3 job points is nice, but it kind of feels like the standard by this point. Alright, well now what? Oh shoot, what do I do? Oh no. No, 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 no. I don't like this. No, 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 no. I don't like it when they do this, because it's like... Oh no. Oh no. Because see, I don't know how to get down there. I don't like it when the games do this. Damn it. This is when I start to get annoyed, because I don't know where to go right now, and I don't want to keep encountering with enemies right now. Because that's really bad if I don't really know where to go, and I can't use a tent or anything, so... If it really gets to me, I might have to look online just to, like, save myself from draining myself with this. I can't risk it. Because I don't know where to go right now, because there's, like, a door down there, but... Bone mail. Bone mail. See, it's like I already came from up there. I already came up there. I don't know where to go. See, I swear to God, I will look online if... Because I don't... You can't do this to me. You can't, like... You can't, like, make me... I don't like feeling like I don't know where to go, and I can't, like, I know, like, I can figure it out. Help! I don't know, I went down there, door was locked, so now it's confusing me. I'm in this state of, like, I don't know where to go, and there's these enemies constantly attacking me, and it's just not really fair. It's just, dang it, I healed him. Oh, okay, it's on dead base. I was questioning that at the last second. I feel like the audio is off again. I really, like, I'll go back inside real quick. See, it's straight down. Like, why else would it take me there? Like, maybe I missed something, but you can't expect me. Oh my gosh. And I'm pretty much out of magic now. Also, they freaking hate this golem. But I don't know what to do. Like, I'll go back down there one more time. I almost feel like there's something specific about that golem. Like, what if I save him? Oh my gosh. Received Earth. Natural power. Again, I'm gonna go down one more time. I just don't want to keep dealing with just trying to look around carefully to see if I'm missing anything. Because see, I go in here. I'm sorry, that's a little bullshit. The second time now. There's been multiple times where I was very close to looking online. There's just been multiple times in this game, which, to be fair, that's usually happens with RPGs. And, you know, I haven't looked online yet in terms of main story stuff, and I don't want to, but I usually do most of the time because there's just always a moment where, oh right, something happened outside. Right. Alright, that's good. And it sucks because I don't want to use any of my tint. Well, actually, I can't even use any of my tints. Wait a minute. Oh no, please don't tell me that I don't have to go this way. Oh no. Now I'm getting confused again. I just want to use my ethers. I just don't have any more magic for him, so he's kind of Will-O-Wisp. There we go. Because I haven't saved this whole time. Coronet? Windsword. Windsword. Can't use it. Crap, even she's running out of magic. Huh. What's the other thing? I got a cornet? Uh-oh. Dang it. Oh, no. Oh, no. And that enemy's weak, but it's dangerous. Ow. Jitterbug. I got some health back. I don't want to keep... This can do a teensy bit of damage. Will-O-Wisp. Oh crap, poison breath, that's not good. Alright, now you gotta go. You gotta leave real quick. There we go. My god, everyone's poisoned. Bear slowed up. Simon, Galuf. Actually, it would have been nice if I had that death blue magic because I couldn't have, it's like you have to have your level have a number at an end of, you need your level to end with the 0 or 5, that's what I'm trying to say, and I just didn't at the time for Simon, and that ability actually can kill mini bosses, it's like an insta-win, very nice. Crap, I am almost out of magic for Reina. I might almost have to use an ether soon. Phoenix down. Downs! Wait, you again? Don't you ever give up? I can't really, oh, he has plenty of energy. That doesn't really do that much damage at all. Can't have this battle drag on for too long. Because if it does poison, that's going to make things worse. Alright. I don't know why Reina's always behind for a level up. Oh, man. Really? Hope there's a save point soon. Good. Finally. Just didn't want to use any of my ethers if I could go without them. I guess cottages completely heal. So I don't know, you can use a tent twice if you need to. I don't really know what other jobs I want them to have. I don't mind Simon trying to level up sorcery and geomancer by a level, white mage. Monk is the only one where I'm kind of like, I don't know. But I do want Monk to level up at least one more time. Chemist. Don't really care about trying to train with Thief anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I'm only gonna play for another half hour. Because, again, I woke up late, and it's already getting late, and I'm pretty much really going to have to rush things once I'm done. Does I go right? Uh-oh. Boss fight? Well, it's fine. I can, like, try it once. I can just try it once, and then depending on what this is... Look! Tis dragon grass! Ah! What was that? Grass isn't supposed to attack people. Tis possessed! Maybe this is why all the dragons are extinct. Yeah, because all their food wants to kill them. Okay, I do not recognize this enemy. Uh-oh. Produce babies. Oh, no. Let's experiment. I'm assuming fire's their weakness, but we'll see. No! Okay, it is not. Forgot it's Saturday, so it's 12 o'clock. So you're gonna hear it a little bit. 12,000 HP. No weaknesses acknowledged. How does wind do? No damage. Okay. So if I were to attack the big one, it's not really much. Age dust. That, I hate aging. How much damage does Titan do? Okay, Titan actually do. Wait, Titan does a lot of damage. I don't know which one to use. How much does Bio do? Yeah, it does okay. I think I can try to I don't want to do that yet. Haste. Seems like it can do a little bit of damage with that. And then just, if I have haste on him, it almost feels like the best thing to do, just cast haste on him. Well, Titan's the best one to use just to get those little guys out of the way. What about some other things I could possibly use? Magic Hammer, Exploder, Blowfish can do more damage. Earthquake. Oh, there's more of them. How does fists work? Mediocre damage. Regular, okay, that doesn't do anything. Okay, good to know. Out of curiosity, what would Aqua Rake do? Well, I actually killed them. Well. Didn't do any damage. It has a lot of resistances for some reason. Can I slow it down? Okay, got it. So now it's slower. I need to try some of the other stuff. What about Bolt? Doesn't do much. It's strange how... Man, this enemy has a lot of weird resistances. How does Comet fare? It did okay, but... Sword Dance... Alright. I would say that fight would have been harder if I didn't have something that could, like... Yeah. White 5. I would say it would have been a lot harder of a fight if I didn't have something like Titan, or what's the other thing that actually took them all down? Oh, it was Aqua Rake, the Dragon Grass. Oh wait, no, that was Ferris. Look! It's been tamed. Let's take it and go. Don't tell me I have to leave this place. Like, do I have to go back where I came from? Huh! 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 Oh no! I gotta go all the way back. Alright, this one I'm very curious about. Because for some reason... Oh shoot, well I guess not the biggest deal. I'm very curious, what happens if I save the golem? Help! Or let's see what happens. Okay, we saved you, now what? I know that Tamer does have one good ability, but I'm good. I think Controlled is a nice one. Thanks! Hey, take me with you. Oh, okay. Sure. I got Golem. Okay. I'm a little confused. Like, it's not a summon? It doesn't act like a summon. Golem. Use in menu for some... Use in menu for summon. What? Like, I don't know if that's a one-time... I don't know if that's like a one-time thing. Oh shoot, I need to switch out White Mage. Oh my god, look at all those kitties. Get the frick out of here. And by the time I get back, I'll have to stop. And let me change jobs now. They're both level 5, so I don't really care about leveling them up for a bit. I like having Ninja again for fun. See, that would be nice, but you have to actually... It's a move. It's you have to... It takes up a move to do it. I thought it was a natural ability. I don't know what I would have. I guess White Magic is always nice. It is better. See, I don't know what to pick. I don't know. It's really hard to pick because a lot of this stuff isn't really... Wow, this is getting to me. Oh my gosh. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, because the thing is, I can't freaking decide. It's like I keep thinking too much. Bad kitty. But yeah, sadly, Ninja's one of the only ones that can actually... Well, that's not true. That and Monk can only attack twice. Yeah, I really need to hurry. There you go. It sucks I have to go back. Because I definitely have to leave soon. Not for work, but just having to do other things before work. So I need to get back there and heal the dragon, and then I'll call it a day. What's that other move? Oh, Ultima. That's what it was. If I remember, Final Fantasy IV treated Ultima as like... Or, no, was it... Or was it Meteor? Dang, I keep using all my magic. Oh shoot, I didn't save. I feel like I have to go back now. I just hate that I have to go back. I have to go all the way back. And it's just like, it's just the enemy encounters that's getting to me. Because it's just, again, it's late. If I was up earlier, it wouldn't, like, affect me so much, but I have to hurry. Like, I'm almost gonna, like, run away from enemies, but at the same time, I usually try to do a bit of grinding for every... Okay, I'm gonna run away from these fights because I really need to get to the save point. Wow, it really has to be a back attack of all times. I just have to run away until I get back to the spot that I was, until I realize I had to save. Yeah, I'm not really talking well anymore. I don't really know what to talk about. But no, I'm glad to come back to this game. It's just... It's like I keep trying to change my schedule. But it's like no matter how many times I keep changing it, there's always a problem. Where it just feels like all my schedules are bad. Like, you know, what would be better? Just me staying up until like 7 a.m. in the morning, or just going to bed around 12 a.m. It just feels like there's always problems. There's always problems. Because the problem if I stay up really late is, of course, you know, I'm not gonna have much time when I wake up before I go to work. But, you know, if I try to go to... And, well... I don't know. Again, I'm just starting to feel tired. And I hate that. I really hate that. Just, it's like whether I get 6 hours of sleep or 12 hours of sleep, I'm always feeling tired. And I even feel like this when I am trying to do better about sleep. Even then, I just still feel very tired. these enemies a lot, huh? There you go. Every time I see that enemy, I'm always reminded of just the horror from the first game. Whoops. Yeah, sorry that it's like the few times, because I have done sessions of this game where I was like, oh man, this would have been a fun video to do. But it seems like the last two I've done, it's like the first video was like from when I started the game, and these last two are just at random points when I'm playing it. But yeah, I'm only gonna play the game. I'm only gonna do one more video, I guess, like after 3 sessions after this. By that point, you will most definitely see Krill on my team. So I guess the next video you'll see her. Grimalkin. At least running away is quick. Because I think in some Final Fantasy games, it's like each one runs away at a time. Okay. Dang freaking kitties. Like, I'll fight the other enemies, try to get some experience and stuff. There's nothing really to buy in the store once I get there, so I guess I'll just save my money. Alright. Okay, so that's how it works. Oh my god, it's like my eyes blinked for a second and I barely saw the bone and now she's almost dead. What's wrong with you? I still can't get over Bravely Default 1 and 2. And I think even Bravely... Where am I? Where it's like there's 3 speeds. So there's a normal speed, double speed, and quadruple speed. And I just can't really believe... Like, I can't really think about, like, what if someone just played the game at regular speed? Just a note, Bravely Second, I did go pretty far in terms of wanting, like... I actually did max level all my party members in that game because I think the best job class in the game had this feature where I think like if you were like, I can't remember, it's like if you were like this much stronger than the enemy, you could just insta-kill them. And I did that against like the best place to get experience in the game. And after, I don't know, just a couple hours doing that, 2 or 3 hours. Fastest way to kill them. Fire! Ice storm. Man, Haste 2 is going to be really nice to have because it does take up a lot of time having to cast Haste on all 4 party members. So, when I finally do get Haste 2, that's going to be very nice because instead of wasting 4 turns, I'm only having... Not wasting, but instead of having to use 4 turns, I only have to do it once. And that actually can be a very good combination with Medicine because if I get Haste 2... I can just cast that right from the beginning, and then, yeah, and then, cast slow on the enemies, on the boss or whatever, and then after that I can just pretty much focus on using a medicine, the medicine type for their stuff. And the good thing is I can just be the medicine class. Just to save me the trouble. So many kitties. Okay. Open the gate. Again, there's nothing really to buy here, so I'm just gonna... Just in case if something stupid happens. Because I don't know what to expect the plot of the game to do. Actually, if I had to think of what my favorite... If I had to think of what my favorite job class in this game so far... I don't know. What is my favorite? I do think Tamer is interesting and I like its design. Guessing once I do this I can fly. We're back! Open the gate! We know you're X-Stats monsters, you can't fool us. Oh boy, I guess I have to use my secret weapon. Hey, come on in, everybody. I mean, secret weapon. Also, I won't be surprised if this is going to be the reason why the monsters invade this castle. Because of the stupid soldiers that are just too paranoid to... Well, I guess they're not really paranoid. Not really. Fact is, you know... I guess if they were truly paranoid, I don't know, it's kind of hard to not be well, how do I put it? There's no way to be paranoid if you're in a world where there could be creatures that could shapeshift or morph into... I don't know what I'm talking about. Next time we'll check and then open the gate. The heck? Telepo. What the heck is a telepo? Telepo. Dang it, you can't just give me... Really? I don't know what I got. It gave me something. The frick did you just give me? I'm so confused. Oh, what is this? Telepo. What? What's Krill doing? Krill. Grandpa? Hang on, dear. They're calling. Don't try to talk. Calling? Gil's calling. Wait, Gil calling? What? I'm getting confused who's saying what. Hurry to where Gil is. Like, again, the whole point we left was... Yeah, who's Gil? A 700-year-old sage who prophesied your planet's crystals would break. And he's calling her? He probably knows something that will help us defeat X-Death. Hang on. We'll go see Gil. We must... Dragon. It's alright, we brought back dragon grass. Really? He's atop this tower. Will you go? Certainly. I surely will. We will. Let's move then. By the way, where is this Gil? He lives in a small island northeast of the Valley of Dragons, just beyond the continent. I don't know, it's just kind of strange because it's like there's art, you know, she has artwork of the different job classes. Eat. Dragons became extinct because of this stuff. No wonder he doesn't want to eat it. No, it'll die if it doesn't. It's alright. Here, I'll have some too. Munch, munch. What are you doing, you idiot? It's poisonous! Reina, be insane. Reina, that crush is poison. Okay, I was just joking, but... Okay, alright. It's poisonous to humans. Here, now you try. This is the second time she has had to go through poison. For a dragon, no less. The first time was her going through, like, flowers that were poisonous, like, walking through them. And this time, she just straight up ate poison. That's a good boy. Dead. Reina. Cure. Reina. Here, drink this. Reina. Are you right? Yes, thank you, Krill. You never should have tried eating that grass. I can't believe ye. Sorry. What about you, Krill? Are you alright? Yeah. Krill! I'm alright, really. Jeez, everyone around here goes overboard. You should stay and get some rest, young lady. Yes, Grandpa. Thank you, Krill. That's okay. Thank you for helping the dragon, really. You rest up now, here? Yes, you take care too, Grandpa. Now let's go see Gil the Sage. Right. Okay. I almost question it. No, they said it's mandatory, so it's gonna happen. I keep questioning because it's just, like, I don't know how far I'm into the game, but I definitely am halfway done with the game. Alright. Now we have access to flight. Yay, now we have a dragon again. They said northeast on... Understood. I'm gonna call it a day. Do I need to switch any of my different job classes? Guess not. Well, still, I still want to have Bard and Samurai, but who the heck is gonna have those? Not sure. I don't know. Guess stealing's fine. Alright, I guess I'll just heal and then call it a day. Alright, well, again, sorry for this video not being so good. Alright. I'm not sure how much of the game is left. I usually play like 3 hours. Yeah, I usually play like 3 hours. I don't know. I would say there's probably like another... I would say there's probably like another 5 sessions left in the game. Yeah, I would say so. So there's still a good amount. There's still a lot left in the game. Alright. I guess that's it. I really have to go. Alright. Bye. Bye-bye.